Once upon a time, in Longbridge, this was surrounded by plants, the Longbridge plants, which hired thousands and thousands of people, making car components every day. So many brands were manufactured here. Austin Morris, Rover, British Leyland, MG, even BMW owned a plant. So many brands that you might recognize today. Now, magnets made up many of these components. The alternator, the generator, the sensors that detect whether the doors are closed. Huge magnets also existed on the assembly line, where they would hold large parts in place, while workers would attach other parts around them. This saved costs, as less people were needed to build these cars, and cars are expensive to make, and profits were slim, until eventually, cars were just not made to the standard of competitors, and the quality was just not as expected.
So you're mourning the coming death of British Leyland?
I am mourning the coming death of British Leyland. I think it's been the greatest tragedy in British history that we've perhaps ever known.
Because of that, the components often failed before they should have done. It was often quicker, cheaper, and easier to replace the whole part, rather than just a piece of the component that failed. And it was never the fault of the magnet, but rather of a connector, a piece of wire, or a spring. Because of that, the magnet was sent to landfill, at best the scrapyard with the rest of the car. But then again, who would want a component that failed? It still wasn't the magnet's fault. They just sat there, wasting away.
1, 2, 3.
One day, scientists had to find an efficient way to give these old magnets new lives in a sustainable way. After all, they still worked. It was easy to find magnets, but they were all shapes and sizes, some of them huge, and it didn't fit the new uses for them. They also found different types of magnets everywhere, even in old computers, made up of rare earth elements like neodymium. Challenge upon challenge. Until in 2018, a company called Hypermag was founded by one of the professors at the University of Birmingham. Components were collected, broken apart, and all the magnets were spared. Fortunately, magnets could be reformed into a powder using hydrogen. The powder is mixed and formed into a new magnet, just as powerful as they once were. No longer were they left to waste away. A new way to recycle Earth's precious elements transformed the lives of components forever. And ever since then, magnets can be recycled and be given new lives. In the generator of a wind farm, in the speaker of a baby monitor that alerts their parents to the child who is awake. A 21st century life, born from the components of the past. The moral of the story is, components can have new lives, as long as we play our part.